The barber shop.
Welcome to Trey's Dub Natal haircuts. I need to take my head to the haircut, dudes.
Dang.
It's time for a shave.
Are you gonna shave all your hair for Unbound?
Dude, that would be a marginal gain. This video is just about me prepping for Unbound. Because I don't know if everybody else is super stressing about this race, but I'm super stressing. So I'm over here
Trey is kind of
shaving my dubs because the hairs are slow, at least we think, because we haven't retested them yet.
Kyle Kalish was in here the other day and Trey like interviewed him for like an hour.
I asked him all the questions about how to not get last place.
Yeah.
Because I think he got like top 50 or something last year.
He did really well,
I'm just making up a number, but I think he did really well.
Yeah.
And I'm really scared. So I was asking him all the questions. I'm legit gonna sit here and shave all the hairs off this tire. I think I'm gonna use the dubs for Unbound.
This is filmed before we've done our test.
We're literally going to do Dub Natals versus Race King test.
On Saturday, I think.
Yeah, this weekend in a couple days. And based on the results of that test, we'll decide whether I use the dubbers or the Race Kings. So I put these on like sometime last week, I think. And I've already put like 300 miles on these tires and it didn't put a dent in the hairs.
No,
is that surprising to you?
I've been keeping tabs on it. It's a little surprising to me.
I think the very center ones are gone, but like they're not really going away.
What is this tire measuring right now?
I thought I could just ride the hairs off, but definitely can't.
They're too thick. This has over 1,000 miles on these tires now.
Not that much, but a decent amount.
55.
55.
So
wow.
Yeah.
They were like 53 or something when we tested them.
My 2.4s did the same thing. The 2.4s were small, and then after a week of being inflated, they like ballooned out.
So if you guys watched our original test, these were like extremely slow compared to the Race Kings, and we're like...
Well, you had one of them on backwards.
Yeah, we're like, that's not possible. We're going to retest. So we're going to retest. The other thing is putting on this bike one, or as I call it, the Pagacha BB. This is the bottom bracket that Tade uses. So it's got to be like the fastest bottom bracket in existence, right? Don't you think?
I am biased because Ceramic Speed sends me bottom brackets.
Jesse gets all his BBs from Ceramic Speed. I don't. So we got this bike one because I was like, what's the best bottom bracket out there? It's either Ceramic Speed or the one that Tade uses, probably.
This company did reach out and was very kind in sending us that. Oh, that's cool. It's got like, it kind of matches your bike, dude.
I know, a little bit. The blue.
Yeah, Chase got one too. Chase got a mountain bike one for her Epic.
We don't say yes to everybody that wants to send us stuff, but when Tade uses it, I'm like, heck yeah. That's got to be good. The other plus to putting this in there is I get to take out the old, crusty, not spinning freely BB Infinite bottom bracket.
Pull the chain off the crank. Let's do a spin test. I'm
spins.
so excited for this saga to be over. Trey's been complaining about this.
This is the last Infinite bottom bracket I have, and as you guys know, I hate them. One of the bottom brackets that I had that was relatively new just like went bad, like the bearings were just shot. And on their website, 2-year warranty on their bottom brackets, like no questions asked. And I like went to warranty it and they're like, you installed it wrong. The frame is out of tolerance. You did this wrong. They just kept like saying I was a bad mechanic. And I was like, you know what? Screw you. And we went from selling like 50 of their bottom brackets a year to that day, no more sold, and only sold Ceramic Speed and ceramic SRAM bottom brackets. And now bike one bottom brackets.
Well, unless it's bad.
So this one actually, when you spin it, it looks like it's like super smooth.
Oh, I hear it.
But you can hear how bad it is.
It sounds terrible.
It looks like it spins well, but it doesn't. And I've tried cleaning it and re-lubing it, and it's just, it's gone bad. We're taking that sucker out and we're putting in the bike one bottom bracket. PSA before Unbound, take off your crank and clean all the sand and dirt and dust that gets caught up right behind your chainring. Because dirt is slow. I can hear it just doing that. Isn't this exciting to not have a BB Infinite bottom bracket in my bike?
For you, yeah, I haven't had one in like a year. I wanted to take this opportunity because I know this isn't gonna come out easy. I wanted to show you how I remove T47 bottom brackets. So this is my broken micro bearing press, and then this is the BB tool. And this is just so you can hold the tool in place. You actually thread the rod from the micro bearing press, and do you see how it's held on there now?
Now this is tight against the frame, so it can't slip. Which, if you have ever removed T47 BBs, they're hard to remove.
Once you get it started, it's fine, but like starting it out is always hard. And this is just plastic, so it's like not.
The other side's probably gonna be harder.
Yeah. On BB Infinites, I usually start with the plastic side.
Okay.
Like it's not as tight in there.
Yeah.
Because it's not pushing against the plastic.
BB Infinite is out, and BB Infinite, the company, if you're watching and want to warranty these bad bearings, reach out, because maybe I would still use this, but until then, this is the last BB Infinite I'll ever use. And now I'm really excited because we get to install the Bike One Pagacha. Did you know they make this in like a cool blue for Pagacha to like match his bike, but it's only for Shimano cranks? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I know, I really wanted the blue one.
I feel like we're almost at the point where only World Tour teams are using Shimano.
We are, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
And then people that just really want to hate SRAM, but just choose to use the inferior Shimano product, and then tell us that we should try it. And I'm like, we have, bro. It's not good.
I feel like we actually won that online argument. Most people have like started to agree with us.
Yeah, there's been a lot of people changing over. And like still, we get people that want to do custom builds and they're like, I want Shimano. And we're like, no, and this is why. And then they're like, yeah, you're right.
What is that? That
What?
looks awful.
This is Stan's bio-based grease.
It looks very thin.
It's pretty thick.
It looks
It's not
thin.
like a park tool thick, but it's pretty thick. It's just got like a nice creamy texture, you know?
It looks thin.
I don't know what texture is the best, but this is definitely creamy. What do you think about this metal shell plastic?
I don't know
BB
why it
Infinite?
matters.
No, well, it definitely kind of matters on the threads for the inexperienced mechanic, I guess. You know, because they'll just cross-thread it with plastic, but it's hard to do that with metal. Do you think I'm going to get it to go?
It's that Stan's grease. It's gummed it up.
I don't think it's like in the way at all.
You're going the wrong way. Yeah, there you go.
I was waiting for the little click, you know?
Got it, you got it.
Easy. I wonder if this bottom bracket has like a spacer guide online.
Ceramic Speed does.
Ceramic Speed definitely does.
You could use.
It did come with spacers, so
Oh, okay.
that's a good thing. But I need to check and see if they have a guide. Everybody was so mad that Mark was like, let's just put the spacers on his 3T build. And to everyone that told us like that we were doing it wrong, it's like we knew that. Mark's just like, yeah, let's make it work.
I sent that to so many people in the comments. I was like, Mark is an adult and was 100% aware of what he was doing with it.
He made his own decision to do that. Oh,
Big
dude, do you think this is gonna work?
Yeah.
Assembly instructions with a QR code.
Scan it.
Dude, let's see how this goes. Right to bikeone.com. Do you think I'm pronouncing it right? Or is it Bic1? Or is it Bicone? I'm gonna stick with Bike One because that just sounds right to me. We got a T47 English threaded.
Is there Italian threaded T47s? Is that a thing?
They got them on this list.
I wonder what bike's using that.
The ones in Italy.
Dang, dude.
The Italian bikes. Spacers. They got the Dub DC Tech English spacer list. How about that? It looks just like every other one where
That looks solid.
you gotta explore and find which one you got. Is this 68 mil bottom bracket?
No.
77, 85, 86?
85 or 86?
Well, which one?
One of the two.
Yeah, you're right.
Are they,
Outer,
why would that have different spacers?
one has a 2 and one has a 3.
Why,
On the,
what, does it say Trek?
no. We got 85.5 and 86.5.
I bet it's 86.
That sounds right to me. So we just need to put a 2 mil spacer on the drive side. That's pretty easy.
Are you running a road crank?
Yeah.
There's still people that don't understand how this fits. Why is that?
If you guys want a MOG, or is the Able the same?
I've not tested the Able.
At least on the MOG, you can just get a regular dub crank, not the dub wide, which a lot of the gravel bikes come with, and a 48 tooth chainring. It just fits on your bike.
It works.
It doesn't rub, no problems. You can have your narrow-ish Q factor.
Well, that's the narrowest one SRAM makes.
It is.
Yeah.
So yeah, just if that's your fit, just do that. And it works out easy peasy. Bottom bracket is installed. Do you want to see a spin test?
Yeah, the cone.
I haven't spun it yet. I'm excited. If it spins decently well for being brand new out of the box with fresh grease in there, I think we're good to go. It didn't make a bag of sand grinding noise. Yeah, it's going too fast. It pedals itself.
I would say that's definitely good.
Yeah, I'm down with
I mean,
the
it's a
Baconing.
gravel bike. It's like...
Oh, where'd they go? Should I put these stickers on my bike?
Yeah.
Guys,
You have to.
let me know in the comments if I should put the Bacone sticker.
My Farah came with a bunch of ceramic speed stickers. Shout out to
So,
Farah for making a good bike.
We got shaved tires. We will finish shaving them after the video. I really want to get some oversized pulley wheels for this race. I might just steal one of Jesse's because he has like 4 for
I
that
have a
derailleur.
drawer. Yeah, you can use mine.
Yeah, I might have to get one of those.
My Epic's taken apart right now, but I do have
so
one.
I'm gonna steal one of those. Some other things I'm thinking about for this race, putting a bottle cage here, but it'd have to be like one of the side load ones, you know?
Will you have a crew out there? Like, what's the plan?
I'll find someone.
So you're
Just gonna find someone to hand me my stuff.
Like, is Dylan's person gonna be willing to help you? Or is
Dylan helped by the feed. The feed girls hand him his stuff.
who's Drew getting help from?
I don't know.
So maybe you and Drew should
Maybe
like, get
Drew's
somebody.
people.
Yeah,
I think our paw rep is gonna be out there. She said she might help.
Caroline can help you.
Yeah, Caroline, she might be able to help.
Did you see Caroline made an Instagram post totally just throwing maximum shade at us?
Yeah, that's totally okay.
I
I'm
mean-
fine with it.
I mean, like, we didn't know.
That was a great video.
Yeah.
She did it. She did a great job. But I could put this tire on in under 30 seconds, and she did about as best or as good as you could possibly do, and it still took like 2 minutes.
I think it was fair criticism for us, but
Yeah.
I think we also are fair in saying that it shouldn't be that
It
hard.
shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah.
Challenge says to make the tire in the shape of a tire or something like that to get it to form to the rim. And I'm like, shouldn't the tire already be in the shape of a tire?
No, they bake them.
They bake them flat. My training all year, like before Seattle, I just did like a whole bunch of like bass, normal bass phase, whole bunch of tempo, and then like a couple weeks of threshold stuff. And I did like one VO2 workout, that's all. So that's probably why I suck so bad at climbing, because like top end is just not there. And just in the last like 3 weeks, I've been throwing in 1 or 2 VO2 workouts a week. But on top of that, a crap ton of just miles. Like right now, today's Thursday, I'm still gonna ride like 2 or 3 hours today, but I'm already like 200 miles in this week, and that's been kind of how it's been the past 3 weeks. So I've been training for this race like really hard. So I'm not just doing marginal gains to like hope that it gets me to the finish line. Like I'm training to do at least decently well. I've been riding so much that like my legs have never hurt this bad before.
Yeah.
It's just like every day my legs hurt really bad. And I think that's a good thing, because once they don't hurt bad, they should be strong if that's how fitness works. And I think that's how fitness works.
Dang.
I went to college for exercise science, and that's definitely what I learned.
Do you want to use one of my frame bags?
Maybe it'd have to be real aero. I think I'm gonna race with 2 bottles and a pack, because the aid stations are like, there's 2 of them and they're about 60 to 70 miles apart. depending on how hot it is, 2 bottles in a pack will get me that far. So I know from like the start to aid 1, that's definitely not a problem, but the second, like between aid 1 and 2, and then 2 to the finish, I might need more. So I was thinking about putting a second bladder like here, or would that make my bike too heavy and slow?
I'm more concerned about your food.
Dude, I'm concerned about my food.
That's why I was saying to put a frame bag on your bike is to carry more food.
On Sunday, I did like a little over a 7-hour training ride, and I was just freaking hungry. At mile like 4 and 5, I was just like, I have to stop at a gas station and just get some food. And I did that, and I felt better the rest of the ride.
Do you want me to get a frame bag so you can see it?
We can see.
I'll go grab one really quick.
So Jesse found this. This is like similar to what I was thinking, definitely. Like just a long skinny one that'll just hold a bladder. I've even thought about just like making one like Colin Strickland did when he won Unbound. He just made one out of corrugated plastic back on the old Able, I think was the bike that he put it on.
Yeah.
One other thing I want to try, I want to get some of the Silka like endurance chips for the wax to make your wax last extra long. Because if you guys know me, I wax my chain every like 150 miles, and Unbound is longer than that and dirtier.
Personally, I think wax
Jesse
lube would be
hates
better.
wax.
I think wax lube is better than wax, y'all.
You think what?
I think wax lube is better than wax.
Drip wax?
Drip wax is better.
It's not as sticky,
It's faster.
but it's only faster until it falls off. This is stickier.
It's
it's longer.
it's faster though.
I'm gonna get some endurance chips and see if that helps. And y'all, let me know in the comments what else you think I should do. Aero helmet? Should I get an aero helmet?
I thought you had one.
More aero.
Then the Elemento? I thought that was their most aero one.
No, they got like 2 more aero ones. They got the new one that's like the Nirvana, and it like covers your ears.
I guess you have to buy that, yeah.
I think I need to buy that. Will it make my ears get hot?
Yes.
Shoot. Yeah, let me know in the comments what else I should do. I think I'm gonna do 1 more of these videos, maybe 2. Just like talking about some random stuff that I'm thinking about doing for Unbound. Let me know. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna finish shaving my dub natals, and we're gonna test them in 2 days against the Race Kings and see which one wins.
Sweet.
Bye.